Alright. Alright, guys and girls, welcome back to another video of mine on my YouTube channel. So we're just looking at the official E3 2019 cinematic trailer of Cyberpunk 2077, which actually, so how it all starts off first in the trailer is there's like a sort of massive cityscape, landscape of a city. Kind of reminds me of the Blade Runner series. Looks like it's sort of Tokyo, maybe Tokyo, Japan. Because there's like a sort of a geisha woman, like sort of with the facial sort of paints and stuff on it. And what's that say? Pluo in now. Kind of reminds me, with the neon lights and the colours in the background and the whole city sort of scape. So I've just paused it here for a minute. This is in 9 seconds into the actual video of a 4-minute and 14-second video. And this is what's this called? Soft Size, or SYS. Actually, Soft Sci-Fi 5. And there's like a sort of a bridge, nice little bridge. I think this is going to be open world as well. I'm not too sure. It could be like sort of an open world, sort of a cinematic sort of style movie game. Anyway, so basically, car comes up now. Looks like sort of Cadillac style, with sort of checkerboard sort of rims around it on the side, like little patterns of checkerboard sort of style. Or chess checkers or something. Some person going to a pub. He's just got out of the car, and he's gone to no tell motel, no vacancy. Oh, no tell motel, no vacancy. So it's like sort of a motel hotel sort of style thing. Some bloke knocking on the door, and he's got some bodyguard just opened the door, or security guard or something. And he's trying to get the bloke to back off. It's sort of, I would say this is more like sort of Blade Runner style game, because they've got all the sort of but it's all to do with wearing tech, all the technology, and got the implants. Actually, in a way, it's kind of like sort of Blade Runner / Johnny Mnemonic. If you remember that film, Johnny Mnemonic, it's the one with Keanu Reeves in it. Started where he had the chip, I think it was in his head, and basically Dolph Lundgren was in the film, and he plays this like sort of doctor who wants to cut it out and chop his head off because there's a lot of data on it and stuff, and they're trying to use it because they're using it for sort of illegal smuggling to get these chips and all that kind of stuff. But he's got like special sort of tech in him which can basically access and hack computers. I think it's more of like a hacker style stuff. But I'll tell you what, the graphics, I don't know what the official trailer 2019 cinematic trailer is based on. If it's based on the Xbox X1 or the X, or the Xbox what's it called, the Xbox 2. So I'm not too sure, because the graphics look good. There's a sort of like 4K video on it. There's some guys in the back of the car and all that kind of stuff. But there's some guy with a sort of a visor on his face, on his eyes. Looks like some sort of, he's got like chains on his necklace. He looks like Mr. T, to be honest, on the A-Team. He's got like a cigar and all that. So there must be something going on. Sort of Transcendence sort of thing. If you remember that film called Transcendence, the one with Johnny Depp in it, where basically you put your mind into a computer. Maybe that's going to be something similar on the lines, or maybe it's going to be something to do with technology, but the bad guys are after this bloke and they're trying to get away from him in the car. Anyway, I'll back in a minute, guys, and go 2 seconds. Anyway, so they're having a shootout at the moment. They're trying to get back into the Cadillac. It's a driverless car by the looks of it. The car's driving by itself. So it could be one of those automatic sort of... It's a futuristic game anyway, so it's based in the future. where cars can self-drive and all that kind of stuff, which to be honest is pretty cool. Self-driving cars. So something like Tesla or something. Anyway, so there's some bad guys after him. He's just been shot. This one bloke who looks like his friend, but they've got all like sort of tech and sort of cybernetic sort of wires attached to their face, or could be something like encoding into the like sort of framework of their body. But I'll tell you what though, the graphics look really, 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 really good, and I can't wait to play this. I don't know. I think this is supposed to be coming out this year, but if it comes out on the Xbox 2, anyway, back in a minute, guys and girls. So anyway, hang on. Right, guys and girls, I was just getting disturbed a minute. Anyway, so so the Cyberpunk 2077's official trailer is pretty cool. Actually, I like the graphics on it, really good. I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same when the new console comes out, because sometimes they downgrade the graphics. I hope it's not a downgrade at some point when the console versions come out, because they always seem to do that, sort of because of the taxing on the CPU and the GPU and all that kind of stuff. But hopefully this comes to the PC as well, because this will be sort of graphic intense on both the CPU and the GPU as well. So it should be good. Actually, this probably would be a benchmark tester, actually. So yeah, anyway, they're in the car, and they're doing some talks at the moment. They're talking in there. I think he's dying, his friend or something. And actually, if you look at the hand as well, when he's washing the blood off his hand, you can see it's quite realistic, that you can see all the little cells, the little sort of the markings on the hand. Like you actually can see like these sort of markings on the hand, like the proper sort of things. It's proper good, decent sort of graphics. Textures, they've got a lot of textures on it, polygons and all that. So there's quite a lot of detail in this. And then he's washing his hand. I don't know what he's got on his arm. It's like there's sort of markings on his arm itself. So maybe they're implants or something. And then he's got implants on his eyes, just under his eyes. It's like a round sort of octagon style sort of thing going on his face. It goes right round up to his head on both sides. So that could be part of his implants that he's had, or tattoos or something. Anyway, so basically he's been kidnapped. They're having a fight. There's a little fight sequence now. Looks like one of the bad guys, like sort of mafia boss or something, or one of the bosses are trying to get him killed or something, and they're trying to bring out a blade or something. Looks quite actually really good, and they're holding him down. I think they're after something. Maybe they're after something on his thing. But yeah, he's got a robotic arm, this one bloke has. And I think the main protagonist is basically... Oh, they're putting him to sleep, so he's in the car now. Now he's woke up and he's having a fight and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's like raining outside as well. Anyway, guys and girls, so basically they're having this fight, and he's beating up this guy, and he's got like two of these sort of knives, and he's just plunged them into the bloke and all that. And there's some cybernetic sort of robot who's using telekinesis to try and decrypt his frequency or something on his eyes, and now it's closed down, and then it just goes into Cyberpunk 2077 system reboot. Rebooting sort of system. So he's woken up now, and he's somewhere else by the looks of it. Oh no, you can see some legs of some person, and there we go. We've got Keanu Reeves actually in Cyberpunk 2077. So I don't know if he's going to be the main character or not, or if he's just going to be like sort of a DLC character, because I know there's going to be some customizations in it, which should be ordered, and it says pre-order now, out in 2020, so April, I think it is, 4th of April, or 04, 16, so 16th of April 2020. Go to cyberpunk.net, They're on Facebook, Twitter, and all these other, like YouTube and all that kind of stuff there. So it's pretty cool. Cinematic trailer. I like that actually. But anyway, guys and girls, if you've watched the trailer already, let us know in the comments below what you think of the E3 official 2019 cinematic trailer. Do you like it? Have you seen it yet? Let us know in the comments. I'm not showing the trailer. I'm just saying what telling you what I actually see in the trailer. But if you like this video, do like, favourite, share, comment, subscribe. Cheers for watching. Stay safe all, and I'll see you on the next video.